Hello, this is me, Frank, from the Netherlands, and I want to tell you, since I'm a starting cube solver, to give you a warning about where you buy those things. This one is an original Rubik, right? It is worthy of the name, has the classic turns pretty well, pretty smooth, and it's actually good. But not for a speed cuber. Now, here comes where the issue. Here comes the issue. I ordered a product from Amazon, and this is a 5 by 5. I had a huge nightmare experience with this one because the orange side right here, struggling to even turn. So this afternoon, I lost my self control. I threw it against the wall and I had to reassemble the piece, repair it with some super glue. I mean, this is funny, but look, this is an original. This is the original cube from Rubik's, right? Look at the colors. Look at the color scheme from the yellow. Compare with this with the yellow pieces from the same brand. Do you see this? Do you see the difference? Let's let's take this. This is green, right? Let's turn to the other side that you can see comparisons. The colors are not the same. Look, these colors are more vivid. If you have good eyes and good color indication, then you can see it when I hold them closer together. That this guy over here is not an original Rubik. But let's stop talking about Rubik because this afternoon I was receiving a package. Let's just do one more color here. See the differences? This one is not a Rubik. By the way, Rubik had its best days, trust me. Rubik, if you really want to have a Rubik, I would recommend to use a Rubik like this as a souvenir or decoration. This one is still usable for any starter. I recommend solving it. But this is where the issue comes in. This afternoon, when the deliverer was on my door, I let him in, delivered the package, and then what was happening? I ordered a 5 by 5 because this one sucked big time. So what was my plan? I opened the box and what did I find? A 4 by 4 instead of a 5 by 5. Um, let's not do this sign, should we? Let's behave. Come on, calm down. Okay, this is the case. I warn people, cubers, speed cubers, advanced cubers, and beginner cubers, never ever buy cubes from Amazon because Amazon can screw you up big time. I read so many bad reports about cubes, especially cubes like Toys. Uh, the one back here. Just hold on a second. I'm going to bring you the Toys, which turns out to be a other brand name except Toys. It has a Chinese logo on it, and this one turns pretty well. I mean, no problems with it. But there were people who really complained about that the sticks are getting loose. But this is not a Rubik. This is more like not a real speed cube, but it's a cube for beginning people. Now, look at this. This is not the Rubik brand, okay? So let me compare the colors. Almost identical, except this one. Oh, I need to orient them right. Okay, look at this. Orange, white, red, yellow, green. Let me turn this. They're identical. How can that be? If you buy something from Rubik's, let me get the original one that I bought from an official store without using the internet. This one I bought from Intertoys, from my local store. I went there myself. When my mother was dying, I sought something to fill in the time while I was visiting her. I started to solve my first time. I started to learn to solve the cube like my father did. I was proud of my father because I saw him solving the cube. So I thought, why don't you do that yourself? And you know, do that. You always wanted to do that. So I started, puzzling, starting to learn about algorithms. That's just a few years ago. But between the times, I've started forgetting about the algorithms. But I picked it up this year, and just in 2 weeks. You have seen my videos about how I solve a cube in no time, and it isn't even a speed cube. It was mostly this cube that I used instead of this one that I have right here. I have more cubes so that you know I'm more like a collector. This one will be replaced together with this one. I'm going one step ahead. I'm going to buy the official ones better than any Amazon store can give me. And it's actually more cheap than you buy from Amazon. Just listen to me. This is a warning. You're being scammed. Don't fall into their traps. You pay more than that these things are worth. Even a gun can be cheaper than that crap that you buy from Amazon. This one. You can have a gun for the same price. Again, an original 11 whatever gun you can buy. Professional cubes. I'm telling this because of a testimony, because I have learned it the hard way. And I really want you to listen to me. I'm not making pranking videos about cubes falling apart or what happens if you buy cubes from Amazon, but really, truly, it's true. I'm not sharing any information from the website itself, but this is just my testimony. Scamazon, just screw you. You may be good in some things, but in cubes, you really suck big time. You know that. You gotta look at your employees or stores that you have bought over. And I was getting even into the temptation to use my store that I'm going to sell these on Amazon for maybe more than what I have been bought them to make a business. But in the meantime, I'm ripping people off. Really, I'm not going to do that. I'm an honest person. I'm a law-abiding citizen. I have a life. I have a hobby. Maybe I don't have a job, but forget about that. I'm a believer on Jesus Christ. I've learned about scams, and I've learned, yep, Frank, just admit you've been scammed. But you know where my weaknesses were. I thought size does matter. At the end, I've been cubing now for 3 weeks. When I first bought my 4x4, learning the moves, and then suddenly I got it. I put on a record by 10 minutes solving. You can look my videos up. They're all there. You saw me suffer at this. And then I started solving this and this. Took me 1 hour. But on top of that, okay, all of these cubes, except this one, are bought from Amazon. I was lucky with this one. It turns really well, even with one hand. I have no problem. I can scramble it like scrambling. It feels not too bad. It's really smooth. Okay, let me test this one. Okay, this one is now officially scrambled. Let me scramble this one. Same feeling, but a little bit more heavy. But it's still from Amazon, but it's not an official speed cube because you can still having the corner cutting. Yeah, the corner cutting, no problem. Look, it still does it. But it's good for starting Rubik's solving. Even though I said I never wanted to become a speed cube, I can tell you this: if you've been getting not the product that you were asked, I ask you to send it back the same day that you received the package, before 6 p.m., depending on your country, whenever the post office is going to close. So I tell you, stop buying your cubes from Amazon if you're not familiar to it. I have received this, I mean, I have experienced this, and I don't want you to experience that, what I have been going through. I tell you, do not buy cubes from Amazon. Period. And with that said, I myself, with my heart, wish you a very great time. If you're a starter or advanced cubing solver, I wish you good luck, but please stay out of Amazon's ways. I tell you, they're really screwing you up big time. Okay, with that said, good luck and have fun and stay out of Amazon's reach. They may have products that can lure you in, even Teraminxes or Megaminxes or Master Kilominxes, Gigaminxes or Pyraminxes, whatever VCA puzzle there is. Stay out. Go to a store and you will be shocked by their prices. They are cheaper, they're better in quality than what Amazon ever can sell you. Oh, with that said, hey, come on, get ahead. Think. Do not make the same mistake as I did. I expected a bigger 4x4, and I was getting a 4x4 by Rubik's. They promised me a bigger. Well, you look, this was the first scam that I received. It was bigger, so called. And I thought, okay, then let's have this one and give up on the 4x4s. That's what I thought. But really, does size really matter? Or is it just actually size doesn't matter? I guess this little old guy over here, which is my favorite cube that I've using for so long, I think it's time for this one to be replaced by a Sheng Shao, or maybe a Gan cube. or whatever brand name the Japanese come up with and have been departed in our country. We have a local cubic selling store which is supporting even the cubic sporting. But I need to get used to the new color scheme and forget about the black bars between the colors. Really, think about it. Don't make the same mistake that I did. With that said, uh, may God bless you. And let this message be used the big way. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. The more viewers I have, the more people will be reached over the world so that they can learn from my experience and not running into scamazon. Period. Goodbye for now, and have a good night if you're going to sleep. Good morning when you wake up. When you wanted to buy from Amazon, not all products are bad. I have my growing lights down that way. I mean, we're pointing at. They're good. That I have them since 1 year. I have no problem. Not all products from Amazon are scam. How many times did I say goodbye for now? I can go on and on and on and on and on. But trust me, not all products are bad from Amazon. But in cubing and VCA puzzles, mm-mm. I've learned this by experience. Just stay out of the way if it comes to cubing. And there are lots of videos where you can even laugh your ass off. Sorry, saying ass. Yeah, I'm sorry, YouTube. I should beep it. I'm not going to beep it. But if you are, I'm sorry for saying the A word. Okay. Okay. Wish you good luck then. And Godspeed. I will return. Now really need to go. May God bless you, and don't go into the same trap that, like I did. Bye for now. Okay, I really need to go now. Bye bye.